And we're back. It's your favorite people live right here on Level Next GG, the official home of collegiate esports, as well as EA Madden NFL. You've seen his face before. One great user is back on the mic, as is Adam B. Witten. Mr. Witten, I almost called you Lewis. I was just thinking of our players coming up here. We've got some good names in this one. We got Boise State taking on South Dakota. And before we take a look at the numbers here, guys, who do you think has the advantage in real life? Boise State's the clear favorite, right?
Absolutely.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, Boise State, if you're playing on the field, Boise State, I mean, South Dakota, unfortunately, hasn't had a football season yet. They got postponed until February. So if you want to see some South Dakota Coyotes football, this is your place to see it.
And we've got Madden for you tonight, so don't you worry. It's Boise State sitting at 7-3, South Dakota currently 9-1. This is a big one tonight, and we got to start here by introducing you to Wacy Williams, representing Boise State. And this man, well, he's been gaming and luxury. Look at this, a live look at his position at the Boise State Esports Arena in Boise, Idaho.
Oh man, that is so tough, man. I wish they had this. Like, why all of a sudden everybody now they want to support esports? When I was growing up, Pucky, it was frowned upon. Now they got their own stadiums at the school.
So true, man. Adam, I mean, it's got to be awesome. A lot of cool student centers exist, but I feel like these are some of the first we've seen dedicated purely to esports.
It's incredible. I mean, when you look in the world of college sports and you see the facilities that folks are putting up, whether it's stadiums or locker rooms or practice facilities, I mean, you see just the advancements year after year. To see what Boise State is doing with that esports venue right there, that's incredible. Hats off to them. That looks amazing.
It's now officially a varsity sport there in Boise State. Thank you very much, Boise State, for hooking up our players. And also, though, we got to take a look not just at Wacy Williams. We got to look at the competition here, because we have Jackson Chris from South Dakota, and we got a chance to hear from the man leading up to the match of the week.
My name is Jackson Chris. My gamer tag is Sodak Jack. I represent the University of South Dakota, and I'm a competitive Madden player. The West Conference I'm in is super tough conference. We have 4 or 5 top players. Very atypical. Usually a conference only has 1 or 2 maybe, but we're pretty stacked in the West Conference. Technically, I'm probably most comfortable on offense with the Bucks, but overall with Green Bay. I'm going to bring a lot of energy to the game, hopefully play with some passion, play smart at the same time, but that's what's going to take to win.
We've seen him on the Chiefs. We've seen him playing as Green Bay. Tonight, I think we're going back to Aaron Rodgers. But, user, have you heard of Sodak Jack before tonight?
Oh, definitely heard of Sodak Jack before, man. I think I ran across him around about 3 years ago, but he's definitely a good Madden player. I've seen him play on FNF plenty of times. Matter of fact, I think I've even played him on FNF, and
okay.
I think he might have got the better of me. I'm not too sure, because my FNF record is not good.
Friday nights are for fun. Yeah. All right. 9-1 is Sodak Jack. His opponent, Wacy Williams, at 7-3. We're going to see both of them going live in just a moment. Before that, though, we got to show you what you guys are playing for in the chat. If you put the word Walker in the chat right now, you got a chance of snagging one of the great Cowboys of all time, Herschel Walker, coming in at just a 92 overall. But what do you like about these numbers, user?
I mean, he is the best power back in the game with 92 speed. Put him on that Cowboys team, 96 overall, 90 trucking, one of the best air trucks that you can get. And I'm telling you, Herschel Walker, if you're using a Cowboys team, he is a must-have.
One of the greats out of Georgia, part of our Campus Heroes release that came out last week. We hope you guys are all pumped and receive some more cards. And remember, I was told there's some beep beep coming a little bit later, so stay tuned in the show. For now, the game is about to kick off as I hand it over to Adam Witten.
All right, Puckett. Yeah, let's take a look at Sodak Jack, Jackson Chris of South Dakota with the ball first. He is going to go with the Packers. He said that's his best overall team, and look at that catch he makes there for Devontae Adams getting the plus territory.
You know, I had a question for Puckett real quick. You said that at Boise State, esports is officially a varsity sport. So are they giving
It's a
out?
varsity activity. I probably should clarify that. It's a officially sanctioned varsity activity at the university.
Okay, so they ain't really giving out scholarships or nothing like that yet. Because I was about to say it's time for me to go back to school officially.
Yeah. Still stepping their game up, though, for sure. All right, so let's see what's going to happen here on this first drive. This is our match of the week. And, you know, what stood out to me, user, when we heard from Jackson Christ right before the match started, is he talked about just how deep the West Conference is, how good the competition is. He said sometimes in these conference alignments, you may only find one or two good players. He said there's 4 or 5 studs in this conference, and he's one of them at 9-1.
And he's in a regional. What regional is this?
This is West.
The West region. And like I was telling you before, I think the regionals are stacked. I think the regions have the most Madden players compared to the other conferences like the Pac-10 and SEC. I don't know what it is about it, but you know, us Madden players, maybe it is something trying to get in there with the Division 1A grades. I don't know. But the regions, these guys are tough.
Well, we saw a great game in our third heat in a West region showdown between CSU Bakersfield and Portland State.
Yeah, Big Bully coming through with a bomb with 7 seconds left and just dropping them, letting them hang with Goodwin. I know my guy has to be sick, but hey, Big Bully coming through with the big bomb at the end of the game will seal his victory.
Definitely play of the night for me. Sorry to interrupt here.
Yeah.
Fellas, I do want to call out Boise is playing from the Boise State Esports Arena, but not only that, they have live commentators who have been working on all of the shows. Shout out to everyone behind the scenes grinding for a future career in gaming.
Oh, that's nice. And what I also noticed at Boise State, maybe I'm looking a little bit too hard, but I also saw they had that next-gen Xbox over there. So obviously Boise State has some connections.
They got some good alumni, that's for sure.
Our guy at Boise State, Wasey Williams, trying to stand tall here on the goal line. 3rd and goal for South Dakota. And Sodak Jack.
This is big right here. Sodak Jack, he needs to get 7. He already knows how important it is to get 7 instead of 3.
Can he get on the board first in our match of the week?
Everything's covered.
Rogers
yes.
sliding left, nowhere to go. Throws it away. And what a goal line stand here early in this game for Wasey Williams and Boise State.
What about you, user? Would you go for this move or you go for some more points?
Absolutely not. I'm going to take my 3 and love it. And so that Jack, he's smart. You got to play smart. Can't beat yourself when you get points. Got to take your points. Most games that I lose is because I play out of character and I'm trying to force it and trying to make big plays, not settling for my 3 and putting the pressure on me instead of the opponent.
Yeah, Sodak Jack really pointed that out in his interview before the match. He mentioned specifically playing smart is so important in these scenarios. So he plays it wise there. He gets stood up at the goal line, settles for his 3, gets points on the board. Now the first opportunity for Boise State. You know, you look at the records here in this stacked West region, guys. Sodak Jack sitting there at 9-1. Wasey Williams 7-3. That Hail Mary win for CSU Bakersfield and Elijah Wood in our third heat. He was sitting at 7-3 as well. So that was a huge moment for him to stay in the running now at 8-3. So this is a critical game here for Boise State. Big hole for Ronald Jones.
And Weber State is 8-2. Well, this is big.
The West is pretty stacked.
Region. Really
this is
good
gonna
region.
Be a huge finish either way. And I also want to give a shout out here to Mr. Williams. He's a rodeo expert from high school. His activity while he was playing volleyball, he was riding horses and cows.
Wow.
All right, Scotty Miller there for a first down.
I can tell you right now, Wasey Williams, he might not be undefeated or 9-1, but he knows how to play some Madden. I'm watching him as his protection, making his reads, being patient, you know, making sure he's setting up his protection, seeing that the blitz is coming. He's playing smart. I like it. Hopefully he can continue that throughout the game.
He's on a big stage here. His first year playing competitively, junior psychology major, and playing at that beautiful esports arena at Boise State.
he got a Boise State jersey. You
I
sure
know, look at that.
You
They
sure
don't mess around.
You sure they don't have a
Varsity
team or something?
activity.
I need to see what all Boise State handing out over there. Seems like he got a good deal. He might got
Wacy
that,
Williams hoping that they're going to be handing out some L's to South Dakota tonight.
might got that pucky deal.
I handed out 3 W's tonight.
Right up the gut with Ronald Jones. Boy, nothing too fancy here right now for Boise State, but they are getting nice chunk plays here.
And Jay Wall, Boise State might be tough. They got a whole arena. They got my man playing on the new Xbox Gen. He got the jersey set up.
Ooh.
And he bombed.
And they got a score to Godwin, 33 yards, and Boise State grabs the lead.
And Puckett.
Too easy over the top.
Puckett, Jay Wall in the chat. That's another player that we have in the regions. I think he told me he was 9-1 on Twitter. I forgot who he lost to. He told me somebody he lost to. But he plays next week for his club championships for the Detroit Lions.
Nice, J-Wall. Welcome into the chat. Welcome back to the show, and best of luck here in the West. I want to know, how have your games been? Who has been tough? Because he's asking right now, is Boise State tough, user? What do you think so far of Mr. Wacy Williams?
Hey, Wacy looking good. You know, Sodak Jack, everyone knows Sodak Jack. If you're in the Madden community, you know him. You know he's going to be a tough competitor, a tough out. Even though he hasn't got the job done, won a club, anything like that, you know he's not a slouch. And as you see, Wacy Williams coming out here for Boise State, representing good. And I'm wondering, if I was him, I'd be feeling a litlittle bit of pressure. Hey, man, I'm in the new arena. Boise State's putting all this pressure on me. But if you see him, he's vibing. He's chilling. He's up 7-3.
He looks calm.
Yeah, he does.
He looks so calm and confident.
Might be somebody, you know, who welcomes the light.
But meanwhile, here's Sodak Jack down early. He's got a 9-1 record in this very competitive, tough West region in our match of the week tonight. We haven't seen a ton of drama here tonight. I mean, we had the Hail Mary at the end of the CSU Bakersfield-Portland State game in our third heat, but other than that, not a ton of drama tonight. So we might be due for a good game here in our final match.
Oh, that's a nice one. Now, this is a
both
good
of
game.
these players looking very precise early on, user.
Exactly. Precise is the word. Making good reads, sharp passes. Neither guy making a mistake. Sodak Jack, yes, he was forced to 3, but my guy Wacy played great defense at the red zone.
Yeah, you kind of get the sense that this one could turn on the first person to make that critical mistake. Against the blitz, Irvin near the 20. There's that man again we've been seeing a lot, Tyler Irvin, the reserve running back for Green Bay.
Nice, Jay Wall.
South Dakota looking for first touchdown. Can they get it here?
They put the Jay Wall said he had some tough games versus remember Jack Ward, we said was solid. Yeah. And I forgot FDU was the Fredericks. I forgot how you pronounce that college.
Farley Dickinson.
Fairleigh Dickinson.
There we go. Fairleigh.
Put some respect on the Fighting Knights. Put some respect on the Fighting Knights.
My bad. Y'all
know I'm not so good at reading. We're working on it.
You know it. You know it.
We're movie type of people with no subtitles.
This is what happened on South Dakota's first drive here, user. They got down near the goal line and then stalled and had to settle for a field goal.
Yeah, hopefully he can punch this in. And I know Sodak Jack, he's looking to punch it in.
It's going to be 3rd and goal, though, from about the 8.
We do have a lot of Boise fans in the chat right now. Shout out to Straight Out of the Box, who says our Boise esports teams is top for Overwatch as well. And of course, remember, everyone had to play through qualifiers to represent their team. Wacy Williams had to crush his way to this position.
So you're telling me that Wacy Williams has some clout on the campus of Boise State. They just didn't have him in the back room playing for the tournament, as you see. That's a dot.
It's a big-time throw there. Jones for the score, and on 3rd and goal, Sodak Jack finds the end zone for the first time to take the 10-7 lead after this extra point. Another look at the dot.
And you know, as you can see, it's a whole different atmosphere for Sodak Jack and Wasey Williams. Obviously, Sodak Jack, he's doing classes virtually online. And Wasey Williams is on campus just getting all the free goods. All the free goods.
And with what Boise State's got going on there, user, you got to be a pretty good player to make it through to be the one representing your school in this tournament.
Absolutely. You know, people just don't let you get the free money for nothing. So you know Wasey Williams, he definitely know how to play the game. And Boise State, man, it looks like they have a great program together. Just by me looking at the video and the camera and everything they're putting together.
I got a favor to ask from the chat, guys. As you know, we mentioned we're giving out Herschel Walker. We may have a dump truck ready to unload at the end of tonight's show. If you want the dump truck tonight, do me a favor. Tag RG Madden 1 in the chat and put a purple heart next to his name right now. Let's turn this purple as we're watching South Dakota take on Boise State.
RG Madden in the chat. What's going on, RG?
Scotty Miller, little wheel route along the right side. 3rd and 4 coming up at the 2-minute warning. But both these players just playing so smart in this first half.
This is a big down right here. Sending the pressure off the edge. Oh, but he left him.
Oh, there's the first mistake.
And he's out
There's the first mistake, and he's going to the Baja.
Sodak Jack blitzing, putting that pressure on him. And you know, if this was full mud, I can guarantee you Wasey Williams would have threat detective. And that's the difference between playing regs and mud. You don't get all the abilities that you would normally have. And you see him lurk back with Amos. He had the flat open, but he didn't see him. Interception to the Baja.
Yeah, didn't see him dropping back into coverage there off the line. And the pick six. It just seemed like we were waiting to see who was going to make that first mistake. And Sodak Jack getting the pick six to take the 10-point lead. How does our guy Wasey Williams respond to that one?
That's right. We're going to see how he responds with the light shining on him. Game of the night in the Boise State Arena. Can he fight back?
Defense really tightening up here for South Dakota and Sodak Jack. Brady had nowhere to go with that ball on first down. 1:44 to go, second quarter. 10-point lead for South Dakota at 9-1 so far. 7-3 Boise State in a loaded West region. Does Brady have anywhere to throw here? Doesn't look like it.
Everything is bagged.
There is no opening right now. What are you going to do? Just throw it away.
As you heard Jay Wall say, he has a game with the in the college tournament on Monday versus Spoto. Spoto won the Coach Club Championship last week. So we have a lot of great Madden players in this college tournament.
Seeing a couple of good ones on display in this match of the week. There's an opening for Ronald Jones.
That's a really nice play.
Big conversion on 3rd and 10.
Clear it out with Evans. Find Jones underneath.
It was nice he ran mesh post. And usually everyone leaves their running back on their real route. But that time, Wasey decided to put his running back on a delayed route. And as you see, it worked out perfectly. Waited a little bit. Flat was wide open. Running back easy first down on 3rd and 10.
Pick up the blitz. Ronald Jones again out of the backfield, picking up another first down.
And that's what you have to do. As you see Wasey, he understands, hey, man, I made a mistake on that last drive throwing the interception, not taking the flats. When somebody's blitzing you, you have to make sure you utilize the whole field in the flats. That's a big difference between this year and last year's Madden. You know, the deep blues could cover the flats. This year, you can throw it to the flat and easily get 10 to 12 yards.
You know what's impressive, user, is that he's not really forcing anything after giving up that pick six.
He had wide open.
Taking this safe dinks with 50 seconds left on the clock. Is this a bomb, though?
No.
There's Evans across the middle inside the 30. And the quick spike.
Smart play by him. Spike it. Save some time. Save those timeouts. Like you say,
he's all three of them.
He's been real cautious with his on his last reads, like you were saying, Adam. As you know, he had wide on the crosser that he missed. He took the check down. He had that in route that he threw late. If he ends up throwing that early, he's probably able to make. Oh man, that's good D.
He's got Godwin in the corner and he scores. What
nice.
a response there.
That is the laser by Boise Williams. The pass lead that up and away from the defender.
As we take a look at the replay chat, we've got about 30 seconds left in this half, and then I'm dropping some cards thanks to our friends at EA. Look at the toe tap there from Godwin before he goes out. Nice touchdown.
Godwin, the recipient of that Hail Mary touchdown to give CSU Bakersfield a dramatic win over Portland State in our last heat. That was an impressive response there for Boise Williams and Boise State after throwing the pick six. Now the key here is, user, can he keep Sodak Jack off the scoreboard in the final 25 seconds?
Yeah, this is major right here because Boise State gets the ball at half.
Rodgers backpedaling and gets rid of it.
Aaron Rodgers' X Factor already lit up.
And that means that you're going to be able to see who the open man is easily, right?
I'm not sure.
Can he throw it 90 yards? Is that Rodgers' X Factor?
I think his X Factor is gambler, where he can throw an interception at the computer. Dot.
Tanyan, the tight end. Can he get away from the defense? Can he make it? With 11 seconds left, they tackle him inside the 10. And boy, that's exactly what you couldn't give up, is something over the top like that. If Sodak Jack can get a touchdown right before the half, that is going to be devastating.
Jackson all smiles, Boise grimacing after that.
Somebody in the chat, tell me what is Aaron Rodgers' X Factor. I'm not sure if it's gambler or if it's Omaha.
Aaron Jones dotting the I formation on play
That's
action.
A dot to the
Rodgers.
corner. He missed him.
Yeah.
That's
a little
beautiful.
late there.
Yep. Gets rid of it out of bounds. 5 seconds left.
Jackson's frustrated.
You go for it here. When do you take the points? You run one more play?
He's going to take it right here. That is big by Boise because
huge.
Because if he goes down 2 possessions, you know, he's pretty much in the same position before half. But to hold him to 3, even though he made that big mistake, giving that seam up to the tight end, he's able to hold him to 3. And it's still 1 possession game. He's in a good position.
Good stuff from Boise. While we are hitting halftime, I want to give a shout out to our winners of the Herschel Walker card. Here in the EA chat, we've got Unbid Burrito 281. Congratulations over at Level Next GG. Congratulations to Toby Gebauer.
Appreciate that, chat. Yeah, Aaron Rodgers has gambler.
And we still got a dump truck coming, backing it up, but not quite yet. Stay tuned. We'll give you details on how you can win this one.
The whole road. Puckett came through with the whole road this week. The dump truck. Y'all asked, and Puckett came through.
We're serving up pizza. We're serving up dump trucks. What don't we have here on this channel? Drop the follow if you haven't already. Level Next GG, the official collegiate home of esports, and of course, EA Madden NFL, where you can see users face multiple times a week thanks to this program.
Let's just see the folks in the chat. Have them just go ahead and start shouting out things they want Puckett to give away tonight in this last second half of the night.
Slippers. Okay, that's a weird request.
Well, as we get the third quarter started, Boise State with the ball, and you mentioned it, user. How big was it for Boise State to hold Sodak Jack to that field goal at the end of the half to keep it a 1-possession game?
It was major because now It's a one-possession game. You shouldn't feel any pressure. Hey, just do what I did last time. I made one bad read, one mistake. One mistake won't cost me this game, but multiple mistakes will. Now, let's take the open reads like he's doing, taking the check down on curls. If you don't see your players open, don't force it. Make sure that that read is open before you press that button. If he goes down here and gets 7, the pressure is right back on Sodak Jack to answer.
Yeah, the big play was a pick 6, the only real mistake in this game for either team. There's the big first down to Mike Evans near midfield.
No concussions. Be nice to the man.
Boise Williams is stepping up big. Y'all may not understand how major this is to see somebody playing with the cameras and the light shining on them, to come out there and make a mistake, throw the interception, and then come right back and answer. That shows a lot of fortitude, and I'm starting to get a lot of respect for Boise Williams. Nice.
Right along the sideline to Godwin. And another big catch for Chris Godwin. 3:20 to go, third quarter, and Boise Williams of Boise State on the move, trying to get the lead back. And again, user, I thought what was so impressive with Boise was how he just didn't force anything, didn't panic after giving up that pick 6 on his next offensive possession.
Yeah, he's showing a lot of composure. Nice handoff.
Jones through a crease. And inside the 20 they go.
Heartless, what's going on, my guy? Hope you're doing all right, but absolutely, we cannot give you anything.
We got Jackson Chris starting to wobble a little bit in his chair. Wonder if the nerves are setting in.
Maybe. Extra flat.
No gain. 2nd and 10 as we pass the midway point in the third quarter. Boise Williams, first year playing competitively in that Boise State esports arena. Looking to take the lead here.
The corner route. Oh, he doesn't throw it. Okay, throw it away.
Missed opportunity there. Didn't force it. Still hanging on to the ball. Gonna have to get rid of it, and Brady does.
Oh, I got a little downtime. Want to show some love as well to our production. We've had 2 great matches of the week, but now we're taking to the next level with the face cam. Shout out to the players for getting that sorted for us as well. Week 4 going to be even better than week 3. So if you haven't already, drop the follow on the channel and set your counters. We'll be back next Wednesday.
Big third down here. What a throw. Threading the needle to Godwin. It'll be 1st and goal.
There's a laser. Running flood. Nice in route. Perfect timing. The thread the needle right there. Looks like power coming from the wing.
Sodak Jack going to take a timeout here. 1st and goal, 1:20 to go. Boise State throwing a critical pick 6 in that second quarter. The only real mistake that either team has made. South Dakota, Jackson Chris, they call him Sodak Jack, getting a field goal before the end of the half. Holding on to this 6-point lead. Donald Jones into traffic, maybe a yard.
It looked like he had a seam right there, but unable to run it in there. You know, this is the toughest situation for all these passers that you see. You know, when it gets down to this red zone, hey, do you have some red zone offense where you can punch this ball in?
Yeah, it's so compressed down there near the goal line.
Heartless, you know you still my guy, man. I'll catch you in the stream tomorrow.
Jones single back. Now Brady into the shotgun.
I think he's audibling to power.
Loading up that right side. Jones, they come through to knock him down for a loss. 3rd and goal coming up.
So that Jack needs to stop. Can he hold the door?
Boy, if you don't get this 3rd down, how tempting would it be to go for it here?
It's tempting, but we're going to have to kick out 3.
He's got it to Howard. It's done.
He's calling the shot. Puckett's calling the shot. Howard going out to the right.
Oh,
Nothing
everything
there.
is covered.
Maybe not this time.
Boy, there is nobody home right now. Brady's going to have to improvise.
Hey!
Got him in the back corner, and it is Howard.
That's exactly how I saw it playing out, gentlemen.
And that's one of the worst things. The worst things about when you play coverage Everything is covered initially, but the longer he has, the more time you have for your defense to break down. People saw playmaker and route bounces. As you see, B route bounce. Then A moved up to the corner. He saw it right there, and he was just waiting. Please, A, cut to that top corner, and I promise you I won't miss you. And he didn't.
The extra point puts Wasey Williams and Boise State in front by a penny with just 8 seconds to go in the third. Tremendous game in our match of the week tonight.
Nice shed.
Pressure on him, and Rogers throws it out of bounds.
Now, Sodak Jack has to answer. The pressure is on him. Even though he's only down by 1 point. But, you know, you're in this situation, being up by 1 or down by 1, it's really a bad situation for both of them. Because you're like, man, if I go down here and kick 3, that's not going to steal me the game. I need 7.
2nd and 10, likely the final play of the third quarter. Pressure coming to Rogers, and they get home. It'll be 3rd and long to begin the 4th.
You see him shaking his head, knowing that's a big play to come up with a sack on 2nd down to force him at 3rd and 19. He needs protection right here, and he needs to cook up a hot one at the same time.
What a critical play coming up here. 3rd and 19.
I believe in the Coyotes.
Jack, South Dakota. Where are they going, Puckett?
Ooh, that's Devontae Adams. You got to trust him.
He's not there, but it is Valdez-Scantling. I don't think he got enough, though.
That's tough right here. He's going to have to punt. 4th and 19.
Yeah, 4th and 19.
And even though Wasey is not blitzing, he's still sending that 4-man rush. He's getting great pressure. The guys are shedding. And basically, that's what he needs right now, to get those sheds. He's not blitzing. And obviously, he's came up with a good 3 and out.
You can see on our player cams on the right side of the screen the frustration from Sodak Jack. Not being able to come up with anything on offense there. So back on defense, he goes down by 1. But you got to think at worst here, user, he's still only down 1 possession, even if Wasey Williams gets a score. Unless he decides to go for 2 after a touchdown.
Correct. I don't know if I'm Sodak Jack, but I always think about that. You know, when I get the turnover and then the guy stops me, he's like, man, I just wasted that turnover, man. Sorry, but we got to lock back in. And Wasey Williams, you know, he threw that interception to the crib, and he's been perfect since then.
He has played outstanding offense since that pick 6. And again, a big moment in the game late in the 2nd quarter, holding South Dakota to a field goal to keep it a 1-possession game at 20-14. That allows Wasey Williams and Boise State to have this 1-point lead after a 3rd quarter touchdown.
Did you see he's trying to milk some of the clock?
Snap it with 2 on the play clock. Brady to the air.
Nice playmaker to hit.
Don't want to force anything here. Gets the underneath route to Miller for about 8.
As you see, Wasey was setting up for the blitz. He max protect, sent out 3 routes, had a post route, hitch on the outside just in case the pressure came. He was going to hit that quick hot read for the hitch. He had time, waited for the user to follow the post, then playmaker this hitch. Oh, good D by Sodak Jack.
Coming in there and dropping Jones for a loss. And so 2nd and 3 becomes 3rd and 7. And now we've got a big play here with about 3 minutes to go in the game.
But the
quick
flat's
throw
open.
Under pressure. Howard gets the 1st down. Howard has made the big catches in this 2nd half for Tampa Bay.
And this is the things that I noticed between people adjusting. You remember in the 1st half, he blitzed him. He didn't look to the flat, and he threw an interception. This time when he blitzed him, he made sure his first read was to the flat, took the check down, got the 1st down.
Meanwhile, Ronald Jones gashing them up the middle down to the 30. And all of a sudden, we've only got 2 minutes left in the game, user. But again, even if Wasey Williams scores here, you still might be looking at a 1-possession game. However, you may be able to run out the clock here at potentially.
Yeah, Boise is thinking about points, but he's also, I can tell you, he's been milking and juicing this game down. So he's also like, hey, if I don't score, I'm going to make sure he does not have time. Oh, and he does not get the dot. See him shaking his head right there like, that's okay, that's okay.
Yeah, had a man running free, doesn't get it. That stops the clock with 1:56 to go. Sodak Jack with 2 timeouts left, down by 1. 2nd and 10.
RG got a poll up in the chat. He said, hey, man, let me get a 1 for Boise State or a 2 for South Dakota. Who do you think is going to pull this game out?
Minute 53.
Get Ronald Jones for a loss there. Here's your play of the game right now. 3rd and 12. You're just in field goal range.
This is big, 3rd and 12. He's going to hand this ball off to be safe to make sure he burns that last time out. Hey, I'll take 3. I'll be up.
But they might get the first down. It's close. Jones stretching for it and comes up just a bit short. 4th and 2. Well, what do you do here, user?
He's going to take his 3. If he could have only hurdled that guy, he would have got the first down easy, and that would have been GG's in the chat. But now he has to lock up. But Sodak Jack needs 7.
Big field goal there. The 3, you're right, makes it so that they've got to get a touchdown. Sodak Jack representing South Dakota, protecting that 9-1 record. 7-3 Boise State with Boise Williams.
Here we go.
Sodak Jack, believe it or not, has not scored here in this second half. He was up 20-14 at halftime. 10 straight for Boise Williams. It's 24-20. Now let's see what
the money drive
he can do here on offense. This is
The money drive. Earn your cash, Jackson. He's already 9-1, guys, trying to improve to 10-1.
Cue the ESPN music. Let's go. That's a dot. Oh, but it's a
pick off! Picked off by Tampa Bay. Boise State with 1:35 left gets it back. Green Bay has no timeouts remaining, and that should seal it for Boise Williams.
Now, user, you thought that was a dot. Was there any way you get it over those defenders?
I mean, he was beat. The tight end had beat him on the coverage. It was just an underthrown pass, obviously. But if he would have lobbed it, he wouldn't have got it in there. So it's a tough situation because it's a tight end. If it was a receiver, he could have lobbed it. He would have outran it. But since it was a tight end, he was kind of forced to throw a bullet, and therefore you get the underthrown pass, and Boise Williams coming up with the big interception to seal the game. I saw the window. It was tight. It was tight. And that's tough to go out there on the first play to throw up the interception. I know Sodak Jack wishing he could have that back saying, man, I still had a minute and 48 seconds. I could have, tried to cook up something else. But Boise Williams coming up big after throwing that interception, showing some resiliency, not folding, stepping up big time on the stage. Boise State with the light shining on him in the arena. He says, don't worry, I'm going to get the job done.
What an impressive performance as Boise Williams goes to 8-3.
Incredible stuff from the rodeo now to the big stage there at the esports arena on the Boise State campus. Shout out to Boise State for repping your gamers and giving them a place to play. Keep those masks on, guys. Stay safe and best of luck in the future. Jackson Christ not out of the running yet, though. He just falls to 9-2, his only second loss of the season throughout conference play. Final score, 24-20. Shout out to everyone behind the scenes who picked our match of the week. This is the best one yet, and darn did that look good. Fellas, we have one more thing to do before we let the chat go to bed. User, can you guess what it is?
Dump truck, beep, beep, back it up. Let's go.
It's time to back it up. If you want Herschel Walker, Jeremy Shockey, Reggie Nelson, and Ken Norton, I need you to put some hearts in the chat right now as we're picking our winners. I just got texted the first one over in Level Next GG. Congratulations to Fen Derrick. Here in the EA Madden NFL, it looks like we just picked our winner as well. Collecting all 4 cards, the dump truck is dropping it on Lil Jukubs. Big wins across the board. We handed out 3 pizzas tonight. We saw some upsets as well as some final moments, including that Hail Mary in Heat 3. If you had to look back and pick a favorite moment on the night, let's start with you, Mr. Adam Witten. Did you have a favorite player, a favorite team, or a favorite moment in game?
Oh, it had to be the Hail Mary for me. I mean, I'm going to go with the easy answer. So, user, good luck picking your moment after that. But CSU Bakersfield with the Hail Mary at the end of the game to win it, that is easily my moment of the night.
User, I know you got your list of strong players that we expect to see going deep into the conference championships and then eventually our national championship later in January. Who are some of the names that you saw tonight that you expect to see again in the future?
All these guys played great. Noah played great. And yes, you did take the best moment of the game, of the night. Adam, you're right. But guess what? What was even a bigger moment is Puppy coming up with the Pizza Wednesday for the rest of the season. Make sure y'all tell everybody, if you getting over 50, you getting pizzas, you getting wings, you getting breadsticks, and guess what? You getting over 60, you getting drinks, you getting over 70, you're getting desserts too. Make sure you spread the news. If you ain't here on Wednesday night, I don't know where you're supposed to be, but this is where you got to be, man.
And this was a blast. Shout out to User for hyping up the chat. He will buy your dessert, and I will feed you if you entertain us, guys. Thanks for watching. Again, this was week 3. We're coming back again next Wednesday. Set your calendars, hit that follow button, and we'll see you on another episode of the Level Next Fall Champion Series. We'll see you then.
To number 13, Mike.